Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite dishes, a traditional British meal called Sunday roast. Every Sunday in many homes across the UK, people sit down to a traditional Sunday lunch. The main part of this meal is a large plate of roasted meat, such as a shoulder of lamb, a whole chicken, pork, or beef. In Japanese, the word rosu, which means meat from the shoulder and ribs of cows and pigs, comes from the word roast. The picture at the top shows a plate of roast beef being cut. I think it looks delicious. Sunday roast is traditionally served with roast potatoes and other vegetables, such as peas, beans, carrots, and broccoli. On the middle left, you can see a plate of roast chicken with roast potatoes, peas, carrots, and something called Yorkshire pudding. Pudding is a traditional accompaniment for a roast dinner. Yorkshire pudding is not a dessert. It's made from milk, eggs, and flour and is baked in the oven. You can see a picture of Yorkshire pudding just here on the right in the middle. The sauce used is called gravy, which is made from the hot fat from the meat, the juices, stock, and corn flour. U.S. cornstarch. It's brown, either light or dark brown, and it is often served in a special jug called a gravy boat. This picture here on the right is a gravy boat. The tradition of eating roast beef goes back a long way in England. The guards at the Tower of London, the place where the crowns of the kings and queens of England are kept, are popularly called beef eaters because 400 years ago they were allowed to eat as much beef as they wanted after church on Sunday. One old nickname that the French have for the English is les roast beef, the roast beefs. This picture on the left shows a beef eater. There are lots of different kinds of desserts in the UK. They are often rather heavy and served with custard, which in the UK is a hot vanilla sauce. My favorite dessert is something called banoffee pie. It's made from bananas, sweet condensed milk, cookies, and whipped cream. It was invented in 1971 by the owner and chef of a restaurant in the south of England called the Hungry Monk. You can see a picture of the Hungry Monk here. They were trying to make an American recipe for toffee pie, but it wouldn't work. Then the chef had the bright idea of using bananas in the pie, and suddenly they had created what would soon become a dessert popular all over the world. To make the pie, you slowly boil a can of condensed milk for 2 hours. Don't forget to make a hole in the can, until it becomes like a thick caramel sauce. You mix it with butter and sugar and put it into a dish with crushed cookies at the bottom. Then you put sliced bananas and whipped cream on top. There is a picture of some banoffee pie served with ice cream here at the bottom. It's delicious, and if you go to the UK, you must try some. These days, Sunday roast is becoming less popular. Many people live alone, and families sit down together for meals less often. Sunday roasts can take time too, and everyone seems busier these days. But the Sunday roast is still part of the national identity. Thank you for listening.